Okay, well, hello everyone. How are we all? Great to be here for another edition of ONPASSIVE Products. In the house with me today, I've got Collins Manor and the original Catmo. How cool is that, from Canada? So before we start, Collins, a few words from you and then a few words from Catmo. Collins, how you doing?
Hello, Red. I am really doing well. It is really good because life is always good. Yeah, we are here again to look at one of the products, one of the big products in ONPASSIVE, which is great. Thank you, Red, for inviting me.
And do you want to, no problem, do you want to tell all of the viewers what product are we going to be looking at today?
We will be looking at ONET.
The big baby, ONET. Fantastic. Thanks very much, Collins. Catmo, over to you. Hello to you.
Hello, my name is Catmo. I came from Canada, Vancouver, BC. I'm so excited to be here today. And thank you for inviting me here today. And today we're gonna talk one of the amazing product today.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, so without further ado, the closed captions are on, so everyone can not only hear us, they can also read as well at the bottom. So without further ado, I'm going to start sharing the screen and we're going to start delving into one of the fantastic ONPASSIVE products, that is ONET. Now, as we all know, guys, this is one of the free products that we'll be having within ONET. Now, for anybody who is watching this, if you want to know what the suite of products that we have in the arsenal of ONPASSIVE, simply go over to onpassive.com, and at the top here you'll see products. Click on products, okay, and you can scroll up and down here, and we're looking for the one that says ONET. If it's not on that first page, which is not, view more products, and there she is in all her glory, ONET. So without further ado then, let's have a look at what ONET is going to do for all of us. ONET is a revolutionary social network platform. Now, my personal opinion, and Collins is probably thinking the same, and Catmo as well, is I really do believe that the internet space is crying out for a different social network platform at the moment, one that is free from data breaches, one that is free from all of the spying and all the rest of it that goes with it. You know, it's a breath of fresh air to be able to see a new product like this coming onto the market. And the best of it all is, guys, with ONPASSIVE, this particular product, ONET, is going to be completely free. All you have to do to get it is to put your name and email address in the registration page or through a referral link from a founder, and you're absolutely good to go. So let's know more about what ONET is all about. ONET is perhaps one of the most excellent social media platforms available. ONET is a social network that encourages you to connect with communities of individuals who share your interests. It helps you connect with your friends and family and discover new ones with highlights like groups, watch, and marketplace. ONET has reliably evolved with advanced AI technology to fit its users' requirements and attract new ones. You can utilize it to send images, text, audio, and video content to other users individually or as a group. Businesses can also utilize ONET to send personal messages to customers. ONET also offers focused and targeted advertising opportunities for individuals who want to increase visibility to a targeted group of consumers. And also ONET offers businesses the advantage of targeted advertisement to reach a wider customer base and bring about brand awareness. With its multiple layer of features, ONET is not just more engaging, but is highly effective in creating a social network that is more meaningful. Now, it is not just about putting text on a screen. It really is an interaction of like-minded people and interests. This is what is exciting about ONET. So let's have a look at some of the key features of ONET as we're going to go through them right now. Let me just scroll down. Sorry about that. My scroll doesn't want to scroll. There we go. So ONET has evolved with advanced AI technology to fit users' requirements and attract new ones. Step up your social network with an excellent platform offering customizable features to enhance every experience. So there's news feeds and timelines, meaningful discussions and highlight content sharing. We've got reactions, and we've also got messages and inbox notifications from individuals and groups, and events and marketplace. Oh, just close that. So this is where all the information is. So let's get into the FAQs, and we'll start talking about what we're looking for in a social network new platform that is ONET. So with ONET, you can actually post videos directly onto your feeds. Okay, there's no limit to size or anything like that. You can do it direct from your favorite social media at the moment, whether it be YouTube, whether it be from WhatsApp or LinkedIn or from TikTok or Instagram or even Facebook. You can import it directly onto a feed. And to upload it, it's very, very simple. You click and choose a video, select the audience that you want it to go to, whether that's an individual, multiple individuals, or groups. And then you say, OK, and this will process your video. And you will actually then know when it is ready to be viewed. Now, let's just look at this first, Collins, before I go to Catmo. Having that ability to be able to easily not only drag and drop, which facility it has, but also import through a file. How easy is that going to be with ONET compared to other social media platforms that are out there at the moment?
Wow, right. This is really big because I think what ONPASSIVE have done, bringing this together in one place where you can easily drag and drop a file or you can import. You know, the visibility is clear as compared to what we know. We're not comparing ONPASSIVE with any other thing. But when you look at it, what they've done, looking at the market and say, yes, we want to make our life easy. We want to make the consumers, of course, normally the customer is the first place, always put the customer at heart. To put this, it is so easy for anybody. I think even my grandma, if my grandma was alive, my grandma would be able to use this application because everything is just in front of you. You know, it is just so important in front of you. There is no way you can miss it. You know, so we don't really want to look at everything because everybody, or anybody, anywhere will love ONET because of this. So I'll leave it at that point.
And Catmo, from a user's point of view, now I believe that people are looking for a new social scene online. With a new platform. Obviously, they want their favorites of what they have with the platform they're using at the moment, but they want new technology and new ideas. Having this easy shareable videos directly onto the feed without having to worry about size of the videos or having to go through files, you can just literally pick it and drag it across. That, from a user point of view, has got to be a big plus, hasn't it? I would have thought so.
Thank you. First, I want to say thank you to Mr. Ashmafari. He have a great vision to create this ONET. It's a social media that for people to use. And easy to use, and everything is, if you follow one step at a time, and it will show you very easy step and very easy to let's say very easy to use and to communication and to for amazing product. I'm speechless.
Thanks very much. One of the things as well, as we said, ONET is going to be completely free. That's got to be a big plus, hasn't it? Because it's free. I mean, you don't have to pay. But this is the kicker for me that I think is going to really, really appeal to so many people out of that. It is going to be completely ad free. Now, I don't know about you at the moment, but the social network platforms that I use at the moment, it seems to have got out of hand. The amount of adverts that are there now all the time, it's distracting. You have to scroll through it just to get messages from your friends and family. I mean, that one thing alone for me, Collins, stands it out more than anybody else, having a completely ad-free platform as a multimedia and social network platform.
Yes, right. That is really true, because if you look at the way social media is now, it's just all about money, because all those ads bring money to most of those people who think like they're just out for the money. But again, sometimes too many ads in front of you just make you to lose concentration and focus on what you want to do. But we're talking about a social media application, ONET, that is ad-free. This is really, really mind-blowing, because now you can concentrate on what you want to do. You can chat with the people you love ones and those who are really interested. Just count how many people are really, really, they're just disgruntled with social media. You know, I'm not a social media person, but honestly, I think I would love ONET because of that. Because I really hate to see a lot of ads in front of me. It's really annoying, and sometimes you cannot even concentrate on what you want to do. So this is really great for the millions of people who are looking for a social media free of ads.
Fantastic. And Capmo, as a user, you know, a normal everyday user of social media, is it one of the things that annoys you, having all these ads when you are trying to find messages from your friends or just browsing?
Well, when people using social media is easy to use.
Yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is, when you're on Facebook, do you use Facebook? Okay, so using Facebook and you're scrolling, you see all of those ads. Do you find those annoying?
Yes.
Yeah, well, this is exactly what I'm saying. You are a user, a normal everyday user of social media. You know, if you're scrolling and you've got all of these adverts there, as Colin said, they're very distracting. What you want to do is to scroll your feed to have the messages from your friends of interest, things you want to look at, rather than adverts all the time, which is, like I said, seems to be more and more all the time. But just imagine having a whole new platform called ONET, that is a new social networking platform that has zero advertising on it. It's going to make life so much easier for the consumer, I'd have thought. Yes, Capmo?
Yes, I think ONET is the best one, because the way I look at it, there's no app like just like we say Facebook. Once you log into Facebook, you see all those apps, advertising like a mini app. But ONET is special one and one of a kind, and you want to see all your friends, and you don't there is no app in ONET.
This is very true. Okay, so let's move on then to loading a photo. I mean, it's probably what we do more than anything else on social media. We're taking pictures, uploading them of anything and everything. 24/7 virtually, people nowadays are taking pictures and wanting to load them onto social media. So let's have a look what you'll be able to do with ONET from the point of view of loading a photograph. So to upload a photograph onto ONET, select the photos you want to upload and click open. You can also tag people by hovering over the photo. You can select the tag people, or you can actually type their names in it to bring them up, and then you can tag them. The photo appears in these people's news feeds as long as they have got that feeds plus their friends, but only mutual friends between them. So it's not getting spread out all over the place. It is very much friends of friends and not an expansive part of that. And you can actually make that circle of people who receive those photographs smaller by using the privacy preferences if you've selected them. Also, you can edit the photo if you want to by hovering over the photo that is there and clicking the edit button. Now, that is a really cool feature, because normally when you are uploading a photo, you have to have edited it prior for it to go onto the social media platform before you send it. With ONET, you can actually put it onto the platform first and you can edit it in situ. That's pretty cool. And you can also choose the audience and click share, select public if you want everyone to see the photograph. Otherwise, you can select friends or specific people to see the photo, or select people who cannot see the photo. All the privacy settings are all there for whatever audience you want to choose. You can have a default or you can select your own. Now, Collins, before we go over to cat mode, just about this one feature in ONET as far as a photograph is concerned. Being able to do it all on screen in front of you, and then you can click the button. How much easier is that going to be as far as having the photo first? You've seen them when they Photoshop them all outside, and then they have to highlight them, and then they have to save that, then import it across, and then they have to send it. Being able to take a photo, edit all what you want to do on screen in front of you, put the message underneath, tag the people, and then send it to whoever you want to do right in front of you. That's a winner.
100% right. This is really crazy. You know, when you're looking at all these features, you know, we look at it, we just feel, oh, it is just really easy. Yes, it is easy, but it's hard work. Honestly, hard work has been put onto this, especially this feature, to do it. Because look at what we've been using out there. As Red said, you have to do all of those things out of the application, and then fit everything, make sure you resize and everything, do all of those, crop it, bring it now and upload. No, you're using different sorts of application just to do one particular job. But now you are doing it in situ. One place, take it, do whatever you want to do, crop it. It is so beautiful. Honestly, there's nothing like this. I haven't seen anything like this. Straight away, you do it, and then bam, one button push, and it's gone to whoever you want to. And it's private. Sometimes you can set it as private as it is. Only those you want them to see the picture can see it, or a single friend. You will never get it anywhere. This is a no-brainer. Seriously.
And Catmo, being able to have the picture in front of you so you can see it as a user, and you can say, no, I don't like that. Click a button, edit it, highlight a little bit, put a smile on something, whatever. But being able to see what you are sending in screen before you click it, that's got to be a good thing for a user to have that option.
ONET, it's a really nice one, because once you edit, you don't have to edit before you post. So you could, like, once you post and you could edit, that is I never seen anything like this before, because we used to use other social media. Once you post, you cannot edit. So ONET is one of a kind.
Okay, fantastic. So let's move on. Did you know also you can actually comment in photo? I've never been able to comment in photo before. So you can do that by navigating to the project's photos tool, click the photo you want to add a comment to, click the comment icon. If that's selected, then you can expand the comment section at the bottom of the information section, enter the comments in text about a box that appears. Note, you can also mention someone in the photo as well, which will add a tagline to this, and then you can send the arrow. Now, I know you can tag people already, but you can't actually tag them in a comment on the photo at the moment. So this is a real big plus as well for, you know, for the social people who like to do a lot of tagging and all the rest of it. This is a great little tool to have, eh, Collins?
Yeah, yes, right. That's really true. I've never seen this. Normally, though I'm not in social media, but I know I've tried send a photo and say, oh, how do I do this? How do I? It's really, really hard, but it's not there. The functionality is not there to do this, you know. But again, ONET is coming. It's coming with this, and it's just mind blowing because you will never get it anywhere. Only in ONET you can get this feature. So it's great, really big stuff, big functionality for ONET. And I know a lot of people will love it, especially those who are really 24/7 in social media and trying to do stuff. They will love this functionality.
Fantastic. Now, Captain, I'm going to go to you in a second, but one of the things I wanted to reiterate and bring to people's attention about ONET is, did you know that every single user in ONET has been verified as a real person? That means that anybody that you see in ONET is a bona fide, verified, real person. It is not a fake account. It is not somebody trying to be somebody else. And how many times have we seen this on social media or social networks at the moment of how many times you see people saying, I've been hacked, I've been cloned, I've had somebody impersonating me. With ONET, this will not happen. Every single person that you see in ONET will be verified to make sure they are that person. Now, Capmo, this functionality of knowing who you are speaking to is a real person, that has got to give you a lot of confidence, make you feel at ease to know that it is who you think they are, not somebody who you think they are not. Is that good from a user point of view?
ONET, it's really good product, and everyone registered into ONET have to be a real person, and it's really you, and you have to verify that not fake, it's real person and who you are, where you are. So it's really good, really good one.
That's good. And I'm not going to mention any names about other platforms out there, but we know that a blue tick to verify somebody to make sure they are a real person will set you back $8 a month. As I said, ONET is completely free. And we also make sure that everybody is verified as a real person. This is really good in my opinion, because it stops a lot of people abusing their accounts, because if they do, then their account gets closed and they lose that ability to be able to post or use ONetwork at all. So let's move on then. How to add users in a group. Now, groups are nothing special. We have many groups in other social media platforms, but with ONET, you can click the search bar on the top left of any ONET page, type users' names into that search bar and click, and to send someone a request, click next to their profile pictures. And remember, This is all by agreement of the other person. You cannot add somebody to a group unless they accept it. How many times have we been on other social media platforms where you suddenly get added to lots of groups and you haven't even asked to be added to them? You wake up in the morning and you've been added to a group and you have to leave it because somebody just added you. With ONET, the person who is adding you has to get verification from the other party first before they join that group. Now, isn't that, Collins, a relief to know that the people that you have in your group actually want to be there, that they are not there and they didn't even know they were? It makes engagement a lot easier, don't you think?
Yes, right. Lot of groups, if you look at it, all of us face this where you've been added and you just got up in the morning, you are there because someone just clicked and you are there. But with this, you know, there is that engagement where you can accept or refuse, and it's just there because if you are not verified or you really don't accept it, then you will not be there, because it's just you're just making sure all those who are there are those who really want to be there with you. And again, it is really something really big, especially when it comes to ONET.
And Catmo, privacy online, especially with social media platforms, is a massive topic at the moment. Having your privacy secure, not only with your data, but also with who you are. Not having, not being added to groups or to other things or of interest that you don't want to be added to. You having that choice to accept it or not to accept it, that must give a lot of confidence to the user that they have the ability to do that, rather than just being added ad hoc and not have any say in it. Now, don't you think, Catmo, that having this ability to secure yourself in an environment with ONET is going to give a lot of confidence to a lot of people? I mean, there's a lot of people who feel very vulnerable online, but if they have this added security, it's going to make them feel a lot more at ease and enjoy the social network that it's meant to be. What are your thoughts on that, Catmo?
I think ONET is very confident for people to be in it, and ONET is very secure. So once you're in it, then it's really, you feel comfortable and really good.
Fantastic. Okay, so notifications obviously is one of the first places that we go to on any social media to see how many messages we've got, to see what people are saying, and all of the rest of it. ONET is no different. There is a notification section that you can, it's on a bell, very similar to what we're used to, and it moves and it has numbers on it, so you know how many notifications. So you tap the globe, which is the bell. This is the icon located at the bottom of your screen and has text under it, reads notifications. This will open a list of notifications. There are 3 icons at the bottom bar with red indicators if you have read them or not read them, okay, and all the rest of it. Now, just the traffic light system that they got that on there, you can see then at a glance which one you've opened, which ones you've read, and all of the rest of it. With normal social media, once you've ticked the notifications, then the notification alarm goes off. To have this traffic light system for that visual, Collins, again, it gives the user a lot more control over and knowing where they are on their page, because it will tell them if they haven't read it or they've viewed it but not read it, and then obviously it will go to green after that. That's a pretty cool feature.
Yeah, yes, right, absolutely. Yeah, so most of the notifications, as you rightly said, is always good features to have, so you can see the number of messages you have read or you haven't read. It's just in there, and the moment you tap it and release it, it turns to green. So you don't really need to worry about it anymore. As you said, it's really, really nice to have.
Now, let's move on to this next one, Catmo. This is probably a really cool feature for you. You must have contact with a lot of people all over the world, and you must ring them over the internet or do FaceTime or video calls and all the rest of it. Is that something you use at the moment normally?
Yes.
Cool.
Because I have family overseas and international, so it's one of the product that I'm going to be using in ONPASSIVE. So ONET is perfect for me and my family.
Yeah, exactly. And it's free. I mean, how cool is that? You can have a video call within ONET. Ever so simple. You click the video call icon on the left-hand panel. Obviously, they have to be part of ONET as well. Open a conversation with the person or the people you want to chat with. It doesn't have to be an individual. You can make a family, in your case, group, Catmo, and everybody can join. And you can click on the right corner of that chat window. Off you go, and you can start. Remember, with ONET, no limitations, guys. It is not going to time you out after 40 minutes. It's not going to say you can only have 5 people. Whatever you want and for however long you want to chat on ONET, help yourself. That is a breath of fresh air, in my opinion, Collins. What do you think?
This is really, really awesome. You know, when I look at the video call, and we're saying ONPASSIVE is a league on its own. This is it. You're having everything, function and feature integrated in one platform. How many platforms have you seen? Everything integrated. You need to go to log into another platform. It's the same company, but they have different platform for this, different platform for this. But we're talking about ONET, bringing every features together, where it's just in front of you. Click this button and you are in this. Click this button and you are there. Click this button. You're not going anywhere. Just click. You start what you are doing, and you just invite your friends, and you have maybe a nice party, and then shut it down. That's it. How cool is that? It's really mind blowing.
Yeah, Catmo, with your families overseas as well. I bet when you get together and you start talking, sometimes the time flies by, and having the ability to know that you can have as many people there as you want, for as long as you like, without having any limitations on that. It's going to relax everybody. There's no stress on, hurry up, we've only got 40 minutes before it switches off. You know, that happens a lot. But with this, it's going to be a winner, I'm sure.
Yes, this will be easier and nicer and convenient.
Cool. Now, also one of the features, he's gone to the top. One of the features for ONET is on the right-hand side when you open it up, you're also going to have a news feed. Now, obviously, you can edit this to what type of news feed that you want. So from your ONET homepage, click on the grey arrow at the top right of your screen. This gives you a list of different news feed options that you want to have. You can see them all, or you can have whatever you want to receive. Now, news feeds, okay, are exactly what they are. It is news. Whatever the news is around the globe at the time, it will bring that up for you. So again, ONET is all about getting the right information on the one page without having to navigate across or out of it at the same time. You know, with other social media platforms, it is just what it is. It's a social media platform. You don't have the other bits on the side. With ONET, you can customize it to have exactly what you want. There's a news feed section like that. It'll pop up in the corner. And obviously, I spend a lot of time on social media at the moment, and I'm sure many people do. But to be able to have a news feed to get all that latest up-to-date news when it happens live by popping up onto your ONET it's going to be pretty good. That is, it's just an added extra, isn't it, Collins?
Yeah, that is really good, because if you look at others, sometimes the news is just scattered everywhere, and that's the pop-up we are saying about all these things in front of you. But we're talking about ONET with newsfeed, just the site where you can choose whatever you want and read whatever you want. It's not like all these, I can call it daily social media, because everything is just all over the place. But this is really organized, where you can just read it and you just click on it, get the news, which location in real time. So it's really great, really great.
Now, here's a very good little part of what ONET is going to do. Now, when I'm online and I'm chatting to people, if they're in a group or whatever, I'm thinking, oh, I wonder where you're from. With ONET, it will tell you where these people are from. Obviously, it's not going to give their address out or anything stupid like that, but it will certainly tell them their area that they are in. You know, this adds, again, another talking point, that if you're in a group of people that you don't particularly know, you can pull down on the camera screen, tap on the user on the map to see their location, or you can search by their name. If the specific user has made their location available, you will see, along with other details about that user. Remember, everything about ONET has been designed for the user in mind, and also the control of what information they give over. If they want their location to be public, okay, you, the other side, will be able to see who they are. But from if you're having a chat group or talking about something that is of interest to your group, it's pretty cool to know where everyone's from, isn't it? Catmo, do you think that this would be a feature that you would use if you were in a group? Would you like to see where these people are from?
Yes, I would like to know where they're coming from. And it's amazing product, because you're able to check who's in where and where they're coming from. It's wonderful product that we're using in ONPASSIVE.
Thanks very much. And Collins, this feature, I like this feature. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was here actually, but I like this feature.
Yeah, it's really great to have it, you know, because as you said, Red, when building all of this, the user, they always put the user in mind. So some user will say, okay, I want my friends to see my location, and sometimes say, no, I don't want everybody to see my location. So you are in control of what you want people to see about you and what you don't want people to see about you, which is really, really great.
Doing these reviews that I do, this is the third one I've done, and Collins has been with me all along as well. It's amazing how much I'm learning about the products going through all this. That, you know, I thought I was pretty clued up on what the functionality of the products of ONPASSIVE is, but going through these, it's pretty good, I tell you. So it tells you there how you can share your location if you want to, and also how to share others' locations as well by the settings that you want. You can also upload profile pictures, which is pretty normal standard. That comes from your any picture. You click the profile and you select the edit picture, and you can then obviously upload it from any source that you want. You can also add phone numbers, workplaces, all of the interests. Normally you'd see these types of things as in on the first page of most of the social medias. It gives you information about that person as well. So let's just scroll down a few more places here, see what else it comes up with. Again, select relationships, cities, etc. That's all pretty good. Also, one of the things it has as well is it'll tell the users how long they've been in ONET, when their joining date was from. At the moment, this hasn't really got any reflection or importance, but as time moves on with ONET and the years pass by, it might have a bit more emphasis as a long-standing user of the application. You can also update information about ONET. Obviously, the first release of this product does not mean that's where it stops. There is going to be updates for this product, more and more and more. More's going to get added. It's going to become much more streamlined and user-friendly. There's going to be all sorts of things. So make sure that when you are in ONET, that you regularly visit the update your information section on the left-hand corner, okay, and update any of the new ones that are coming into the service for you. Let me have a look at some of the other FAQs. Excuse me. Let's scroll down a little bit. So one of the things that people do on a regular basis with any social media is they want to search for people, don't they? They want to see if their friends are there online. ONET is exactly the same, but remember, it will only search within the platform itself. It doesn't go outside of that platform, the same as Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn and all the rest of it. It's very easy to do. Click on a search bar at the top of the page of ONET and enter what you are looking for, whether that is a person, whether it is an interest, whether it is a specific group. It will open up that. Now, this is one of the good features of ONET. Now, a lot of people like to use social media because of their interests. Now, we'll say knitting, for instance, as one of their interests. Now, it's not mine, certainly, but for a lot of people, it might be. And if that is their interest and they want to connect with like-minded people who knitting is their passion, then all they do is put that into the search engine at the top of the ONET page, and it will bring up the relevant groups and people who have put it in their bio that they are into knitting. Now, it's a welcome relief, isn't it, to know that if you are going to join any of those groups because they say they are like knitting, that these people actually are going to be who they say they're going to be for a start, but also that is of their interest. There's nothing worse, is there, than joining groups and all they do is spam the group with other information that is not relevant to that group at all. Having like-minded people who are there for the right reasons, Collins, means that people are going to get more out of the groups and out of the platform itself because they are actually there for the same reasons. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yes, Red, because normally if you look at the way things are going now, people like to move with people of the same interest, you know. And when you look at the reason why people join certain things, it's because of common interest. So why would I want to join a group where the things that they are doing or saying is not of interest to me? I don't want to be in that type of group. So now the way ONPASSIVE designed it is in a way that you can come in and search and then look at all the groups. Maybe you are interested in fishing, you're interested in this, and you say, wow, I like this. Maybe I can just request it and be part of it, you know. Whatever you think, you can have it in ONET. And tell me who will not come into ONET. Those who want to be in common group, you know, they can find it anywhere, and you can have lots of people who come in for this, you know. And remember, there are places where you can come and then you have connections and stuff like that, educational purpose. Because imagine you are interested in this, maybe you don't have any idea what will happen. You come in and you build your portfolio through that group, which is great.
And Catmo, from a user point of view, if you have an interest, you would want to go to a group of like-minded people. I would imagine that having the knowledge and security to know that that group is for the purpose that it portrays it to be, you would want to join that because it is what it says it is. The trouble nowadays on many social media platforms is people are very wary, aren't they, of joining anything because they're not actually quite sure if it is what they say it is. But having this confidence, knowing that these groups are exactly what they say they are, I think it would encourage a lot more people to join them, don't you?
Yes, this ONET, it's a very secure platform. So for me, I feel confident to join in, and I encourage everyone to join ONET, because ONET is a very secure product. So it's really good to be in it.
Fantastic. One of the features here is, can I find an email address of somebody from a group? Now, obviously, it will depend on their privacy settings, but I'm not 100% sure about this, but the email address that will be attached to that group, it is more than likely will only be ONPASSIVE's very own O-Mail, which we discussed on another one. Now, if it is O-Mail, again, an extra layer of security. It means that if you are trying to reach out to that person via the O-Mail network, the receiver has to accept the mail that you are sending them. So again, everything in ONPASSIVE is done with the user at mind. Their security, their online presence is made very aware that we are looking out for these people. This is why I think that if there is an email address there, Collins, it's going to be the O-Mail one, because I can't see it being an external one. Can you?
Yes, so it will be 100% O-Mail, you know. So yeah, so I don't think any external email will be in there. So it's O-Mail definitely.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so how does My Group work in ONET? My Group is a place in ONET where users can join as members as per the designation. All group posts that are accepted, and if you choose to require admin's approval, because you can have admins as well, will show up in the group's feed. And the biggest emphasis is in interaction. Like we said, the groups, this is what it's all about. My Group is private and can be accessed by that particular group only. So you can set the group as an open global group, or you can make it private, depending on whatever you want to do. Having that versatility on groups and making them open to the public or private is a pretty good thing, especially if you're a business, you know, and you want to have a private group just for your workforce. That makes it very secure, doesn't it, Collins?
Yes, so yeah, because security is one of the big things, especially in ONPASSIVE. So making it private, again, is secure, you know, for you, and it gives you that peace of mind that whatever you are doing, no one can just jump into it because of the layer of security, which is embedded in the product.
Now, one of the things here is what information does your profile contain in ONET? Now, it'll have your name, gender, email, ID, profile picture, and networks. Now, you're probably thinking, I don't want this information to be public. But like I said before, as far as ONET is concerned, everybody is a verified person. Now, as far as the profile picture is concerned, it does not have to be a picture of you. You can obviously request that. You can use an avatar if you want to, but we encourage people to have a picture of you because you're a real person, and we want to see who we are speaking to. Also, the email ID, like I said before, it will be the O-Mail, our very own O-Mail email that will be there. This is safe and secure. You have the control to accept a mail from other users. If you don't know that user, then you do not have to accept it. It will be binned, and that user will not be able to allow to send you any information ever again. Completely spam free. Name, and again, gender. This is obviously if you are a gender neutral person, the option is there obviously as well. But having this information makes things a lot more personal, in my opinion, that you can openly call somebody by their name, knowing it is their name because they have had it verified to be in the network at the same time. How many times are we online and you're in the chat area and you have XXX1122I who is talking to you and you have no idea who it is? But with ONET, every single person in the chat area that you are talking to will have a real name to them. Yes, it might be a nickname, but at least they have a name. Again, Catmo, having the name and gender, what they look like, all of this information is going to breed a lot of confidence to the users collectively in ONET, because they know they are talking with real people as opposed to fictitious people that they do not know. From a user's point of view, I'd have thought that's a good added extra, isn't it?
Yes. Once we register into ONET, I think that you have to put your real name, real last name, and real picture. That will be super, and you know who you're talking to.
And again, Collins, just the last one to you before we finish this session. Having the user's information, for me, I like to know who I'm talking to, you know, whether it's a nickname or whatever. Having the ability to know, even know where the people are from, you know, that adds, for me, a lot more easier dialogue to have with people by knowing their names.
Yes, right. That's absolutely, because just imagine how many times you've been online and someone called you, you don't even know their name, you don't know where they are calling from. Sometimes you feel like, who is this? You know, but to have all of this, the moment you see it, you know, oh, okay, I know this person. I can really have a good conversation. Already you know why the person is calling you. And this is really, really good for ONPASSIVE and ONET as well, because you need to verify all this, because again, it's a clean business with real people, with real engineer building it. Why not having real customer or real people using the product? You know, so it's just like people clone themselves, like in other platforms where they clone themselves with multiple accounts, multiple names, and you don't even know, and they come and causing havoc. They here clean, because it's either you are in or you are out. Clean. They know you, who you are, and what you are doing. They know this person from this country, this is the one doing this. You know, it is really good, especially for good business. And why those who are not really in social media, I bet you hundreds and thousands of them will come into ONET. Even millions will come into ONET.
Okay, guys, before we finish then, you've listened to myself, Collins Manor, and Catmo from Canada talking about this amazing free product from ONPASSIVE called ONET. Is it something that you want to get your hands on? I bet it is. I bet you want to have a look at it. So how do you go about having a look and getting your very own ONET? There's two ways. On the onpassive.com website, you can navigate to the register now part, which is on the right hand side of the page. You can see it there, or you can pick up a invite link from any of the founders of ONPASSIVE, and there is many of us. If you know somebody who is already a founder in ONPASSIVE, get back to them and say, I've just watched something about ONET. It's something that's interested me. Have you got a link for me? And they will give you a link. We would love to see you in ONET so that we can chat some more. Anyway, from me, Red Redfern, from Collins Manor and Catmo over in Canada, that's it for this session of ONPASSIVE products on ONET. We'll see you all very, very soon. That's it for me. Collins, you got anything before we go?
Yeah, just want to greet all the viewers. ONET is a game changer. Please go into it. You will never regret. It is so beautiful. I've tested, I've smelled it. You will never regret if you step your foot inside.
Fantastic. And last words to you, Catmo.
If you interesting ONET. ONET will give you the good opportunity and give you the vision and to use it because you have family. International is wonderful. This is the right one for you.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for being on. It's been a pleasure, and we will see everyone out there next week. That's it from us. Bye for now. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Loved having you all on. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Catmo, thank you so much as well.
Thanks, Red.
Thank you.
Okay, guys.